Hannah, and the other day me and my friend James were talking on Twitter about how people in this world are so horrible and disgusting and jump to conclusions and are just so mean and horrible, and it's not right. It's not how people should act. It's just not good. The same night, me and my sister watched Legally Blonde, and I love that film. I love that film so much. Normally with films like that show kind of pretty pink princesses and sororities with mummy and daddy's credit card are complete and utter bitches. But Elle Woods is lovely. She's popular because she's nice to everyone, and that's why people want to be friends with her. She's genuinely kind to everyone and wants to help and just be the best person that she can be. So I thought that I would make a video giving you 4 simple things that you can start doing right now to try and be a nicer, better person. The first point is simple acts of kindness. Cue the Bastille song. This means smile to people, say hello, be polite, use please, thank you, everything like that. And then as well, simple acts of kindness, opening the door for someone, helping someone carry their shopping, little things that you can do in and out of the house. I grew up being told to use please and thank you, and that's just a part of my vocabulary. So even if a person has really annoyed me and something happens, I will still probably be like, thank you, and then walk away. Today, start using please and thank you if you don't already do it. I know it's kind of common courtesy and manners should be a normal thing, but to a lot of people it isn't, and it can be really hard to kind of say please and thank you. But you really should start doing it. And if you see someone who on the street and you're kind of walking past them and they look a bit sad, I don't know, just say hello and continue your day. That simple act of kindness can make someone feel so much better, and you're helping someone out, and then it's kind of good karma. You do good things happen to you. Elle was such a kind person, and an example of her doing an act of kindness was when the nerd guy, I cannot remember his name for the life of me, I'm really sorry, he was trying to ask these girls out if they wanted to go out sometime, and they were like completely being rude to him. I walked past and was like, I ain't having any of that. Went over to him and sorted it out, and I think that's a lovely thing to do. It didn't take anything out of her day, and she could walk on knowing that she'd made a guy really happy. The second way you can start being nice is to try and see every side to the argument. It can be really hard when you're arguing with someone and you have your say and they have another say, and nothing is achieved from that. My dad is a teacher, so when I went to school, I'd have like being annoyed at school, I'd be annoyed at teachers, and then I'd come home and my dad would be like, I've had a really stressful day. So I would always see kind of like, you should always be kind to teachers, because my dad is one, and then I could see my dad's side of thing, kind of like how we should treat people and all that. And I'm really grateful I had that experience. Sometimes it can be really difficult to see someone else's point of view, but if you really think about it and think about why they're saying what they're saying and why they're doing what they're doing, you can organise what you're saying and doing, and even if the argument isn't resolved, at least you've had a go and tried to make things better. An example of Elle doing this was when she was at court and she believed the lady who was being trialled. A lot of people kind of go straight and think, I'm right, you're wrong, whereas Elle took on board what she knew and at the end of the day helped solve the case, which none of those other top lawyers could do, but she just thought about it, saw each side, and she's incredible. Number 3 is to think before you speak. Again, this can be a difficult one to kind of start doing, as sometimes it's easier to just blurt out the first thing that you want to say, but if you think, it can make a situation a lot better. I am a very sarcastic and blunt person, and sometimes I don't even know if I'm being sarcastic. And where I work, I think they're getting to know my humour now, and there's a few new girls that at the start I was like, I'm genuinely not being mean, this is just what I find funny. And some people don't get that, and I completely understand that. So before I say anything, I think to myself, are these people going to understand that I'm not trying to offend someone? And if I'm going to think, no, they're going to think I'm being mean, I don't say it, and that's fine. If they do get my humour, I'll throw out a joke there, and hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll laugh. But yeah, everything's different, so try and think before you speak and see how people would react, because if it's not very nice, you shouldn't say it. And my final tip to try and be nicer is to think about what other people might be going through. It can be easy to just throw words around and say things and treat people how you think they deserve to be treated, but actually everyone deserves to be treated kindly and with respect. And it's not nice to have something going on at home and then you go somewhere else and the same things happen. Try and be kind, friendly, approach situations, help others if you can, as it will make everyone's life so much lovelier. And just because someone's going through something that you feel that's not a big deal, to them it might be the end of the world. So try and think about what you'd be like if you were in their shoes and try and assist them if you can. Try not to assume things and just be nice. So those are my 4 tips to try and be nicer today. They are simple acts of kindness, so smile, be polite, very simple. Try and see from other people's point of views to try and work out a solution to an argument. Think before you speak, as something you may find funny may not be funny to someone else and could be really hurtful. And finally, you don't know what everyone's going through, so just be kind to everyone and don't assume things. I hope you enjoyed this video, and just because you paint your nails pink, carry around a little dog called Bruiser, or have pretty blonde hair doesn't mean you can't study law. You can always be kind, you can always follow your dreams, and just be nice to people. It will make the world a lovelier place. I really enjoyed doing this video, so if you have any movie recommendations for me or want to hear any from me, let me know. If you've got any other video suggestions or tips or ideas you'd like to hear from me, again, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you around. Bye!